Hi, it's Logan Wells. I thought I'd share with you a little secret, something I do to use up the wax that is left in your candles. I am a huge candle lover. I like placing them all over the house and just filling the house with yummy smells. My kids always say the house smells like an Amish gift shop. I like warm, buttery, maple scented things, or salted caramel. But anyway, candles, as you know, are very expensive. They have become very expensive over the last decade or so. So I always want to use up as much of the wax as I can. And you can do that simply by heating up some water in a pot. And once the water's warm, we're going to set these inside there and make sure that the water doesn't go into the candle. You just want to put them in there to let them kind of float. And as the water heats up, it will melt that wax. And then we're going to pour them into one of our other containers. And you can buy these wicks. I got them from Amazon. You can get them online. And you can make as many candles as you want. I think I'm going to fill this one big, huge one because I like this one here. And you can do a mix of the scents as long as they're not anything too different. But as soon as that will melt, we're going to pour it in here. I'll take out the old wicks as it melts and we'll put in some new ones. And then you can cut them down as you need. I'll show you that when we get to that point. So I had some of these smaller ones that looked similar to this inside here, and the wax melted, and I poured it into this bigger candle here. And luckily, this is not making the top part of this candle very hot. I think I can pick this up and out of there. That's all. They melted candle wax together. And then what we're going to do is take some of these wicks that I bought. Okay, so the wicks come with a metal plate that goes across the width of your candle, and there's like a little cut indentation into it that you can set this into there and it will hold it in place. Of course, I can't find it today. It's not in the bag with the wicks. So we're going to improvise. I'm using 2 long sticks here, and this is kind of guesstimating as to where the wick would stay. And I'm just going to tape it and then stick this across the candle. And I'm going to do this in 2 different areas because I want a 3-wick candle. So we've got one. Just take 2 sticks. I'm going to put it so that that's about as much as it's going to stick out of there. Put some tape around it. Whoops. A little tricky, but you can do it. There you go. We'll set that one over here. And now I got to do one more. Last one. Put a little tape around it. And I want to set that. Come on, tape. You can stick. We'll put that one there. And after this hardens and dries, so you can see the wick all the way down in there. After this hardens and dries, it's going to not be dark brown. It's going to actually probably when it dries, it's going to be like a beigey color, but you won't even see the wick, and then you can cut these to the length that you want. So in the meantime, that's just going to sit there and harden up. Okay, so after I melted down all of the old canisters with little bits of wax left in them, I poured them into these 3 containers and then added the wicks to each, which they are dry now. Take the tape off of it. And one thing I want to mention too is if you want to add some more fragrance to your candles, you can buy some of this fragrance oil. This one is pumpkin peanut brittle. Yum. And you can just pour some of that when it's still all hot and melted, and that will add extra scent to your candles. So I ended up with almost 3 candles, and they're pretty good size. This is probably about $100 worth of candles that I was able to make with just leftover candles that had a little bit left in them. So, way to save a little bit of money, and I'll show you how to trim the wicks. Just trim that down. You can get that out of there. There you go. This one will trim just a little bit. There you go. you.